Hi everyone, it's Siobhan here, the galloping housewife. I'm really glad that I can't see very well because I can look at the screen and I'm not too disturbed by what looks back at me. But anyway, yeah, it's a whole different story. I am on my way to the yard again. It's early this time. Look at that, it's 11:11. It's a very auspicious number. And I'm heading out earlier today. If you watched what I put up, I didn't put up yesterday. I think I've got 2 to go up. The video that I filmed yesterday, I am off to my physio, body worker, massage therapist, person who makes me cry on the regular. Well, not on the regular. It'd be better if it was on the regular. But I haven't seen Sharon for. Sorry, that's Sharon with a Scottish accent. I haven't seen Sharon since last year, quite a few months ago actually. I wasn't well at the end of the season. So it's a long time ago now, and didn't go and let my husband go in my place, and just haven't really organised since then because COVID and stuff. I haven't had time. I haven't made time. We all have time to get there. So that's happening today, which will be good for my shoulders and my arms, which are my main issue at the moment. So I'm going to go for a walk on the way, and then go and play with the ponies. Yesterday I got out to the yard and I only played with Mitch. I was just going to do some in-hand work with him, only he was like a kite, so I threw some gear on him and lunged him until he settled down. And he kind of settled down. He's going to take a while. He's just he's got a lot of tension at the moment, so I'm just going to take my time with him and get his trust back. And I think that I really hurt him for so long, and he's just going to have to relearn that we're not out to make him feel bad. I didn't get on to Percy because it was dark by the time I'd finished with Mitch. And so I really need to, I'll probably get on Percy first today and take him for a wee hack, and then do what I can in the time that I've got left with Mitch. So what else is going on? I just had my regular mastermind with we call it mastermind, we chat twice a week for half an hour. And And beginning of the week and end of the week, sort of set some goals and see how we've gone at the end of the week, put some closure on it. But with my my business bestie, I mean, yeah, not just my business bestie, but yeah, she is my business bestie. And we're talking about consistency, consistency of just doing work. You know, that need for both of us are in kind of coaching, creative industries. I write, she does other things, but it's and so there's consistency in getting our work out there. It's something I really struggle with. So as a lot of you know, I got a ridiculous boost in audience halfway through last year, by accident, really. Obviously I put shit out there and hope that it resonates, but there was one particular post that went viral, and I got an audience, and I was actually really good after that. After I got that audience, about keeping my work going, and then just sort of life gets in the way. And also I find, for me personally, I have a bit of success and I drop the ball, and it goes with everything, like I will be getting to a certain point with my fitness, and I I'll get to a point and I'll go, yeah, that's kind of enough, and and not be super consistent with that, and then I lose those outcomes. And with my education, I'm really bad at starting courses and just taking years to finish them, or not finishing them at all. I've got half a finance degree that I did by remote learning at Massey University, and got really good marks as well. A pluses, and did half the degree and didn't actually finish it. It's just being consistent, and I struggle with it, and I know that when I am consistent in the work that I do, in anything with the horses as well, when you're out there every day, it doesn't actually really matter. You don't need to go ahead and leaps and bounds, and it's so much of what I teach. It's why I put the self-directed courses. I've only got one at the moment, the Skinny Bitch Code. I'm going to be writing another one shortly, but it's that's one lesson a day for 100 days. It's about taking small steps, it's about being consistent, it's about those small improvements every day. Some people call them incremental upgrades, but it's those things. We know that if we do the small steps every day, then that gets us further in the long run. It's the tortoise and the hare thing. It's a consistent kind of life story, and it's why I talked to you a bit about, I don't know whether it was the last time I was here or the time before, but about having my work day so that I just spend a small chunk and do that work then, and then move on and do something else. So if I try and stay there and just commit and focus, it does work for short periods of time. If you can get yourself a week away doing concentrating on a project, or if you're in a particular environment, but the thing that's going to get you there long term, the thing that's going to make all the difference as you go further down the track, is just putting in those small efforts every fucking day, every time you address it. So that's my pearl of wisdom for today, and it's something that I am it's kind of got, I'd say I kind of got as a commitment for this year, a promise to myself, but it's actually just a component of all of the bigger goals, other goals that I have for this year. None of them will come about unless I am consistent with all the small steps. I don't need to put big effort in. I don't need to spend lots of time. I don't need to invest lots of effort. I just said effort twice. I don't need to make those big investments, but what I do need to do is to make small investments, easy investments, day after day after day after day, and that'll get me there. Right, that's me. I am, as you can see, I don't know whether if you're watching these regularly, whether you figure out where I am, but I'm just coming into Commute now. Going to stop and go for a walk here, and then head out to the yard, and it's great, and it's not very warm, and it's kind of mizzling here today. I am intending to come out to the yard every day that I can, for the next, every day that I don't have something else on for the next wee while. So I'll see you the next time that I'm sitting in my car. All right. I hope wherever you are that you're having a good one, and yeah, catch you later. Bye now.